Well,
hello, Kombat crew, and welcome to Scorpion and Sub-Zero React to a Thing!
I almost said open a box. Okay, we're not doing that today. We're doing Mortal Kombat kill count.
We're reacting to a thing instead of opening boxes. It's something we do half the time, apparently.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch the kill count because Dragon Authority, who did it? Dragon Authority requested it?
Yep.
Dragon Authority, thank you for the request.
Thank you, Dragon Authority.
And other people probably by now.
Yep, so this is all the kills in the 1995 movie, so
what do you
want to
guess?
get into this, Scorpion?
What do you guess? How many people died in Mortal Kombat 95? How many people you think? Give me a guess.
83.
83?
I don't know. No idea. What about you?
Maybe. I don't remember an island being destroyed, but maybe that happened. I think Goro's the toss-up. Because like 20 or 30 people get killed by Goro, if we're gonna assume that happened. So that throws my number. That throws my number a lot. So I think it's about 35. 35?
Wow, that's a lot lower.
I'm thinking 35.
I just thought a lot more people died, but leave a comment below your guess. Are you ready for this?
Yeah, it's 28 minutes. We gotta do it. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, and go. This is by Dead Meat, by the way. Shout out to Dead Meat for doing this
where we
deep dive.
up the victims in all our favorite horror movies. I'm James A. Janice, and today we're looking at Mortal Kombat!
Oh yeah, here we go.
Now, right off the friggin' bat, let's all acknowledge that this isn't a horror movie, okay?
Got the Goro in the background.
But people die in it!
There's no way that anyone
There's a lot of death!
The Mortal Kombat game series is not horror adjacent. Midway's 1992 Mortal Kombat, created by Ed Boon and John Tobias, is a landmark video game.
Oh, Daddy!
As important as Doom.
Move
You don't
Sabat!
know that I'm a Doom head.
Made this entire
was
franchise.
so splat-tastically violent and over the top that it literally caused the creation of the ESRB. Friggin' Lieberman.
Oh yes, I love that.
Industry didn't
no, I don't like that.
Even though it gets censored.
Thus, M for
Yeah,
no, I mean, I love that they did that.
It's good if it's not censored.
Not that that happened.
You know it's good when it's censored.
A world of ultra-violence for many a millennial like myself, leading us onto a path that would eventually
young guy.
Freddy and Jason. And I mean that literally. The latest Mortal Kombat games have featured Freddy, Jason, Predator, a Xenomorph, and look at this,
True.
Leatherface!
Leatherface.
Obviously,
Everybody!
That
Totally makes sense.
Except for Ass Williams yet.
I welcome it with open arms to the Dead Meat family. Besides, what are some of my to the numbers bits, if not the kill count's own fatalities? Toasty! I'm also
he swore there.
Hey.
He said a swear.
With the appropriately violent new film adaptation,
it's coming.
Theaters and HBO Max on
it's very appropriate for your video right now. The timing is good.
1995.
Yep, so close.
Which was PG-13, making it about as violent as a Power Rangers episode.
But still,
Mortal Kombat,
but still, it was effective.
Oh, how she killed Kano.
The way they shot it.
Multimedia potential. It incorporates and builds upon the story of the first two games. Because, in case you didn't know, the MK games are way more than just excessive violence. Throughout their nearly 3 decades of
deep lore.
releases,
Deep lore in these games. And really confusing timeline changes.
Cast of characters, most of whom are pretty unique and memorable. It's
I
one
have
of
that
the
poster.
reasons I love
over there.
Mortal
Like me.
Kombat so much. The 1995 film is an integral part of the franchise.
Yeah, that guy gets his soul taken.
Characters would be
That guy
depicted.
kills a
Oh,
goon.
there I am,
While also
looking
paying
cool.
respect to the games that already existed, copying moves in ways that look just like the game's sprites performed them, and screaming catchphrases that had already become infamous. Get over here!
Which we hope is gonna happen
So
here.
good, though, that Boone's
Lots of that.
There are a lot of little things to appreciate here. Mortal Kombat 95 was directed by a then little-known British filmmaker named Paul W.S. Anderson, who was already a fan
Who
of the
looks
game
like
when
that
he was
guy.
hired for the film. He'd later find success with another video game,
Resident
Evil, and we've seen his work on the
Really?
Kill Count
I didn't know that.
movie with Alien vs. Predator.
There's like, what,
Anderson's
7 films
style
now?
perfectly
Resident Evil
suits the
7
source
coming?
material. Because the thing about Mortal Kombat is that it never takes itself too seriously. The
Crazy.
over-the-top
Yes.
gore is meant to be funny.
It is important.
So the fact that this movie is silly, stupid, and loud makes it feel like a faithful rendition. Don't get me wrong, it's not
Exactly.
The near complete absence of blood is anathema to the franchise.
Hey, there's some
And I
blood right
cannot
there.
fucking stand
On his
Exactly,
face.
too.
I saw
I
it.
totally agree.
Plus, if
Otherwise
you're
it would have been a
not
flawless
already familiar
victory.
with the property, this movie does a piss-poor job explaining what's going on. It is a bad screenplay, sometimes completely eschewing transitions just to quickly get to the next electro-thumping fight scene. But damn it, this
Electro-thumping fight scenes are amazing.
Yeah,
that's what we want. We're skipping all the other stuff to get to those.
Objectively judge this thing.
Can't wait for this movie to come
The games
out.
were just too important to me while growing up.
The new
But
one.
if you're even
This has
half
been
the
out forever.
Mortal Kombat fan that I am, you should be able to turn your brain off and have a good time.
Callback.
With so many mortals,
That's such a
combating to
callback,
the
isn't
death,
it?
You know that
The
plenty
freezing
will
of the
fail
gun
and
thing.
get
Your brother
pissed
does that in the
off.
movie
See how
to
many
Jax and then destroys his arms.
Yes, it is. And here we are, a whole 25 years later. 26 years later.
Yeah, let's hear that again with the title card.
Are we just gonna get flagged right away just because that soundbite happened? Alright, it doesn't matter. We can flag it anyway.
Get wrecked. Young Chan here don't stand a chance against.
Yeah, this is awful. When I was younger, going through this,
in no time at all.
that stomp right there, that was so visceral. It just haunted me. It haunted me in my. Yeah, it was just
We
bad.
should like drink every time. Take a shot.
So 2 minutes in, brother, the brother of Kang.
Liu Kang, played by Robin Shu, who started his career as a stunt performer and actor in Hong Kong. Tormented by his brother's death, Liu returns to his ancestral home of China, where the
And meets
movie
Raiden.
reveals
He gets
that
flipped.
it's kind of balling out.
I want to see him get flipped. Is it going to show that part?
I believe this location is Wat Ratchabarana, a 600-year-old temple in Ayutthaya Historical Park. The fight between Shang Tsung and Chan was filmed nearby at Wat Phra Si San Fat, another historical temple. Liu Kang's grandfather.
I want to fight there.
Brother Chan died.
I want to fight in that stage. When you, yeah,
please,
it's a legend Liu Kang grew up with.
Let's fight each other. I'll kill you.
Is real.
Oh yeah, right.
America and became a Beverly Hills ninja. Now he's back and wants to enter the tournament.
Beverly Hills.
His brother's killer and avenge his death. The deliberation over his entry is interrupted by a mysterious man. It's the God of Thunder, the eternal demigod, motherfucking Lord Raiden.
Oh, Elder God.
Chris Lambert.
It's Christopher Lambert, friggin' Highlander, and his casting.
Throwing people,
my
yeah.
least favorite thing about this movie. Raiden is a literal god.
Oh, hey, I mean, there are a lot of people who love him as
that is not the vibe I'm getting from
and I'm one of them.
Lambert. I don't believe this guy's authority for a second. And even though Raiden's face is never shown in the game,
his sarcasm is the most amazing part of this film. I want you to eat your words there, guy.
I agree.
Yeah, it's too robotic.
I agree with this statement.
Raiden, our Raiden is the most robotic dude.
He says he's
It's like, he doesn't even belong on this planet. I get it. That's what he's supposed to be like, but
home of the Red Hot Chili
I don't like him.
Action film star Johnny
Always
Cage
talking down at
his
me.
latest movie. Although some critics think he's a phony, he's actually got mad skills, which aren't always matched by his on-set opponents.
This is where you fall down.
Oh, yes, sir. Right away, sir. Cage is tired of making movies directed by people like Peven Peelberg there, so he's open to a
Peven Peelberg, like his just direct, like,
Boyd tells him about
you're gonna be there, right?
fighting
Guy that looks like Steven Spielberg on purpose.
He'll finally silence his haters. What Cage doesn't know is that this tournament is being run.
I like how he has to walk that way. He has to do it a whole bunch so that they can do the overlay.
Hong Kong,
Back then.
Special Forces agent Sonya Blade is hunting for a man named
I love that.
And she doesn't let silly obstacles like civilians slow her down. Move it, meatbags! Your civil rights end where my fist begins!
Yeah, they're just like random people just raving. Just like, what? Take this, mosh pit. I got a shotgun butt. Your head is just...
Her target Kano,
Rich Wilson
Australian with the red
wins
cyber
flawless
guy,
victory.
is planning to lead her to that tournament under the orders of Shang Tsung. Before she gets there, Sonya's gonna shoot a guy through a window. And although he's got some armor on, I still think he dies while Sonya questions him, looking like she wants him to go back and finish high school. Johnny Cage arrives at a...
I know, I wouldn't count that one. I didn't count that in my head.
Arlene.
You're Arlene, aren't you?
Yeah, that's Arlene. Everyone loves movie-only character Arlene. You can't have a smart scene without Arlene. Case in point, without Arlene around, dumb Johnny Cage asks Liu Kang to carry his luggage.
I pay money, you carry the bags. Or is that too complicated?
No.
Oh, it's because of Asian, isn't it?
I get it.
Son of a bitch.
Gross.
Action movie made in 1999.
Yeah.
I was surprised by how much of it holds up.
Thank God I didn't ask him to park the car.
A badass.
Love those lines. Those are good lines.
They're so cheap.
So, too bad you die right away in the second film. Spoiler alert, sorry about that.
Single coolest shot, and when the criminal
Enough cheese to make a pizza with that.
Partner Jax to follow. Oh, be careful, Sonya.
Lactose intolerant to that much
hiding
cheese.
Ghost pirates! It's a bummer this is all we get of Jackson.
Thanks, Shaggy.
At least he'll be in the new one. Boy,
Yeah, you're getting ear clapped.
Oh, wow. Yes, he looks amazing.
To Shang Tsung. He shows them that he's got a couple of ninjas under his employment. Sub-friggin' Zero, who's as cold as ice. And Scorpion, who's got ways of making you get over there. Raiden shows up.
Yeah.
My bro, you know.
I do have ways of
That's why I don't remember how many people died. I wasn't even in this.
Your sideshow freaks attack my fighters. That is expressly forbidden before the tournament. As your Emperor well knows.
Oh, yeah, they're gonna mention
Love
the
that.
Emperor a
Get
lot
the
in
mic
this
as close as
movie,
you can to
and
his
they're referring
face.
to Shao Kahn.
It's just like right
Big
here,
bad
you
in
just
the
can't see
original
it.
game trilogy. But the movie hardly bothers to explain who he is at all, so don't feel bad if you get confused.
Yeah.
Raiden now looks the tiniest bit more like a thunder god, and shows off his powers by teleporting a
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. You missed the part
But he
where he just
sounded almost
blasted you
evil
against the
there.
wall and me.
raspy
Well, me
voice,
too,
even as
actually.
he says the franchise name.
You have been chosen to defend the realm of Earth in a tournament called Mortal Kombat.
He looks like friggin' Caliborn, everyone's least favorite Sindar.
He sounds a little bit like the Collector.
Caliborn.
The tidy.
Get out of here, you MK Messiah. Raiden does his best to explain the movie's plot. He says another realm
Right.
called Outworld,
He's got his
run
skin
by
in the
evil
new game.
Emperor, is
He's
trying to
legit.
conquer our realm, which is called Earth Realm, naturally. The only way the Emperor can do that is if Shang Tsung and his warriors can win 10 Mortal Kombat tournaments, and they've already won 9.
This will be the 10th tournament.
A skull in the sky signals that they've arrived at their location. Well, that or
That's
someone,
what, yeah.
according to
The
them.
alarm went off. He's like,
Oh,
hey,
I
you're
hate
close
the
to the
skulls.
island.
No.
They've arrived. It's go time, motherfuckers.
But it has begun. That's the
fighters take some
line
dragon
that
boats
they're gonna
down
say in
what
a new
looks like
movie
the
wrong.
Anduin River until they land
Did you hear in the
fighting
preview?
See
They
blood.
said- the other Shang Tsung said it. It wasn't that
They're
good.
afforded
No, it wasn't.
neither luxuries nor magnetic stability. And man, can someone please consider an escalator
Love that
for
matte
this
painting, by the
place?
way.
Come on! Inside the temple at the top
Oh.
of those stairs, it looks
Like,
like a sculpture garden designed by Willy Wonka.
When
A
nature
woman
calls
named
her.
Princess
Willy
It's
Wonka didn't do that.
around
He'd make him out of
Silver
candy and
She's
gumdrops
the
and
Emperor's
Willy
adopted
Wonkas and
daughter,
stuff.
and heir to the realm of Outworld. Shang Tsung tells one of his underlings to watch over her, an abysmal cartoon lizard named Reptile.
Hey, here he
Reptile
Only
is.
CG.
sucks almost
It's
as much as
bad.
There's a pre-turning feast that all of our
Yes.
favorite characters attend.
No,
Liu
Reptile
Kang,
sucks
Sub-Zero,
more
Well,
than
here
Raiden.
comes
What are you
some.
talking
Here
about?
comes your
Shang
brother.
Tsung
There is
speaks
gonna.
the part in the gang and hypes up
He's
the
gonna
next
do
day's
this
tournament, as
whole
well as
killing
the
of a man
reigning
thing
champion.
for dinner entertainment.
Dun dun dun. There's an exhibition match between Sub-Zero and a dude who wears
Look
his
how
red
cool
shirt
I
on
look
his
walking
head.
Yeah,
like
I
this.
used to do this
Totally
thing.
ripped as
I don't know
this
why,
So-
but yeah,
Got
it cracks your
muscles you haven't
chest. It's kind of
seen before.
strange.
God damn, he's just no match for my man Sub-Zero. With a single
He's telegraphing the hell out of that for about 12 seconds.
There goes. There goes. Yep, yep.
Boom, he's number
Don't
3.
talk over my kills.
He's number 2 in my head. but
Well,
he's
my
number
brother's
3 over
kills.
there.
Hell yeah, it was. That's another nod to the game, of course. A flawless victory.
It wasn't number 2. It's
without
not poop.
taking any damage. Liu Kang and Johnny Cage joined Sonya
Which it wouldn't be at the end of this when Liu Kang says it again.
Picking out at a feast that includes Ren Fair-sized turkey legs and wheels of cheese. Wait, is that cake?
Look at that.
That's Kano.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Kano's eating in the company of 9-time
Blood on,
world champ
like,
Prince
people's
Thor,
blood on
a
everything.
It
It's
seems like a lot of.
monster
That's like too much
got a
food.
kick-ass voice
for him.
courtesy of Kevin Michael
Maybe not Goro,
Richardson,
but
and a
him,
string of
yes.
titles
I can
suitable
eat
for a
it.
King of Westeros.
He's trying to bulk up before the cut.
The armies of Outworld and Prince of the Subterranean Realm.
Maddie ate his lunch.
He's also got a great daily affirmation.
I do not fail.
The hero
Oh, what a nightmare that puppet was to do.
Zero
Kept breaking down.
Wow.
And go to follow her, get sprayed in the face by Reptile, and wind
That
up
didn't
in a
look too
big
bad.
room where they're forced to test their might.
Oh,
That is my
that's the
daily
worst.
affirmation, by the way. I will not
This
fail.
fight scene I'll give right back to you, actually. This
The
is
Mortal
what
Kombat
kind of...
song used repeatedly in this movie is Techno Syndrome by Belgian electronic musicians The Immortals. A version of it was released
The
as a single
Immortals.
2 years before this movie came out. It was part of the commercial for Mortal Kombat's home console release. This movie's soundtrack,
Okay, I'm
music
digging it.
composed by George S. Clinton, was so popular that it was reportedly the first ever EDM album to go platinum. The title song is also
Wow.
First ever.
personally.
And
When our
everybody
parents were
used
young, my
it
friends and I would just
to do
blare
their
it
like
on speakers
fitness
and,
exhibitions,
beat the
like
shit out of
show like
all
strong
over the
people
house. Never forget
how they
that,
can do
Ricky
the
and
splits
Randy.
and be
This fight
flexible and
between the
stuff. Yeah,
heroes and
I
a
watched
bunch
that a
of
lot.
NPNs non-playable ninjas isn't one of the movie's best. It's just isolated, choreographed fight moves
Yeah.
with absolutely zero
You did that to me,
fluidity.
didn't
But
you?
God damn it,
Damn it.
that friggin' song
Mortal Kombat 10 fight.
dude, still makes it pretty fun to watch. Their performance wins them a slow clap from Raiden, who cackles away the second wave of nameless bad guys.
I don't think so.
God, I hate movie Raiden so much. But apparently Lambert was a really great guy during production, flying himself out to Thailand on his own dime and helping novice filmmaker Paul Anderson. He even paid the tab for the rap party, so you know what? Good on him. The next day, the
Yeah.
game begins.
Lambert
with
made
Kang
this
facing
crap
a
possible.
fighting monk,
This is-
played by kickboxing champion Hakeem Alston. This fight's a lot better than the
Hakeem!
previous one. A lot more unbroken long shots of athleticism.
Now you get your soul stones. You're done. You're number
When you see
4.
people fight in our movie, they're doing it.
Most of the movie's fight scenes were choreographed by Pat Johnson, a 9th degree black belt in American Tong Soo Do, who also choreographed
Tong
films such as
Sudo.
Karate
Yeah,
Kid
Tong
and the
Sudo.
original TMNT.
Who had that fighting style in Mortal Kombat Deadly
Oh,
Alliance?
Teenage Mutant
I
Ninja
forget
Turtles.
who
That
had
makes
that.
sense.
Shang Tsung reveals what happens to this tourney's losers.
Your soul is mine.
That line is a movie invention, but since Tagawa is so perfect as the character, future games would incorporate it into Shang Tsung's
Yes, he
dialogue.
is. Oh my god.
Soul is mine.
Probably
Sonya
the
gets
best
next
in this
fight
movie.
Against Kano,
Yep.
of course, whose performance
Actually,
by
I'm sure of
Trevor
it.
Goddard also influenced future games.
Yeah, because that accents with every single one of the
Originally
Kanos.
designed with a resemblance to Terminator, after this movie, Game Kano also became a sleazy
Yep.
Australian.
I only need 2 strikes.
And now you have Terminator and him.
Sad to learn that Goddard took his own life in 2003 at the age of 40. Rest in peace.
I
This
didn't know
intergender
that.
showdown features
That's
hard-hitting
sad.
moves from both contestants. It was one of the last fights filmed in order to give Bridget Wilson more time to prepare. Wilson got the role at the very last minute.
She needed
which is
more
kinda
time to
funny
prepare for
considering
that?
Sonya Blade was
Yeah.
a last-minute character added to the
Yeah.
game.
How much time did she already have?
Diaz was
A day?
Well, she was doing the Happy Gilmore at
due
the
to
same
physical
time.
training she received for her role in The Mask. But while
Oh,
training to
that-
play Sonya, Diaz broke her wrist, and Wilson was rushed to the Mortal Kombat set the morning after she finished filming Billy Madison. Because of
Billy
that,
Madison.
her combat
I said Happy Gilmore, that's the golf one. I'm
on
sorry.
set in
That's
between
wrong.
scenes. It's impressive how well she handled it all. She really captures the spirit of Sonya.
You don't act no-
Kano
she doesn't
manages
act
to
anymore.
kick some guttural yells out.
She was done with it. She's got a family now.
But in the end, Sonya uses her legs to get one over on him. At Shang Tsung's
The best part.
Sonya murders Kano.
That leg
The
master.
best death.
She
is
used that
number
leg
5.
master every
5
day.
goes Kano. Bye-bye.
And kind of in a Bond way too, with that.
Or
part.
thigh master,
hey, how
yeah.
about
Wee.
you Swish pan over to an orchard so we can have a
Yes.
fight that's completely out of context.
I died.
Yes.
I died here.
Reshoots after
Damn
test
it.
audiences wanted more action.
Your brother dies
He
too,
gives
though.
himself
It's more than
a
that.
catchphrase voiced by game developer
But you
Ed
can't.
Boon, Scorpion's OG voice actor.
Get over here!
His harpoon from
Yeah,
the game
because
is
Mike
now some kind of weird
Casamassa
bird
did- he
thing,
had
and
a
it
gentle
chases
Love
him
it.
around until it's recalled by Scorpion's other trademark catchphrase.
The best and only. Get over here.
Johnny Cage tries to shadow kick Scorpion, only to get teleported to hell or something. I don't know. Kind of looks like a
He
monster
did shadow
from
kick.
Little Monsters. All
Trying to do like a shadow kick thing, but I thought that was the effect of just of
Yeah.
him going through the
It's
temple.
so
and ripping
scary.
it.
Trademark catchphrases, dude.
Love
The two of
this.
them
This
fight
is-
for it in a
I
match
mean,
that would earn
Reptile's
at
fight
least
was
3
okay,
stars
but
for
this is
Meltzer.
better.
Their choreographed
Because I'm in it.
chemistry may come from the fact that Chris
Yep, I love all the
Casamassa,
scene
who plays
destruction.
Scorpion, helped
And it's
bring
heavy
Chris
metal in the
Casamassa
background.
to play Johnny
No
Cage.
more techno
Just
right
the
here.
ass
This is
got
death
a
metal
good
going on.
axe kick in this fight.
Yeah, and he's got his own
Highlights of
gym.
the
You could
match
freaking
include
learn
kicking
from
the
Scorpion
head
himself.
off.
Yeah,
You can be
I got a
trained
lot
by
of
him.
bamboo pulleys.
Kill a
Look at all those
raptor
bamboo
for the
pulleys I've
lost
got.
girl. Scorpion gets so
Spider
jealous
web
of
instead of
He
cables.
starts making up new lines.
Get down here!
Listen, buddy, we don't pay you to talk.
Get down here.
Where you reveal that
See,
you
this
have
is where I
a
went
small-
wrong.
You should use that,
I can't
Scorpion.
see too
I want to
well.
see you do that.
I'm gonna take off my
Cage protects
face.
himself from the attack and throws a spear at Scorpion in retaliation. It sets him
Oh,
on fire. with a few more
yeah, I know.
You get a
Scorpion
I
spear
got
thrown at
speared
you.
by
Not a
Johnny
bloody
Cage.
blow. Then his head just ups and explodes.
You were so
And
easy
that
to
one
Never
kill.
lets that
finally
go.
becomes a
Pathetic.
fireball, too.
came back
And all
anyway.
that with an autographed
I'm
photograph.
sick. I'm sick.
referencing the friendship endings. Of
Oh,
MV2, and then
yes,
they
I love
Scorpion
that.
Out in a kick-ass way. Liu Kang's got the next match. Wait, was that a Scorpion fight in the tournament? And it's against his crush, Princess Kitana. Ooh.
She's 10,000
Kitana was played by
years out of your
Lisa
league.
Soto, an actor of Puerto Rican descent who was a Bond girl and licensed to kill. She kicked
was a Bond girl, and she was in
his brain with advice.
Spy Hard? It was Spy Hard. It's a dumb funny
That's
one.
about all that happened.
She was the
movie has stopped caring about making sense.
Villain.
Now we're in this room with some floor art that could be at the DIA. Liu Kang enters it to be in another fight.
I didn't even look at that.
All right, Mr. Kang, this
Seen it
is
so
your
many
idea.
times. I did not look at that.
This fight's against
You start your camera over?
Who, along with Scorpion,
I just cut mine.
was really
Okay.
wasted in
My
this
camera.
movie. The two of them were almost definitely the fan-favorite characters of the games, and they had already developed some intricate, intertwined backstories.
Our own movie would be nice.
Sub-Zero was a Chinese
Our own
assassin
game, too.
Lin Kuei clan,
Yeah.
and Scorpion was an undead Japanese ninja.
Don't call me a ninja,
of the Ryu
please.
clan. He came to
He
the
looks like, I look like Arnold Schwarzenegger right there, by the way. That
Oh, yeah,
particular
those
frame
old comics.
always looks like Arnold to me.
Yes.
Being the big bad thugs. And it's confusing that these two East Asian characters are played by an American for Scorpion and a Frenchman, martial artist Francois Petit for Sub-Zero.
Your brother
Then again,
was French.
character races in MK have always been
Yeah.
I don't know what that
prone to
means.
retcon.
And then originally
The original
Daniel
game,
Pesina.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion were played by
There it
American
is.
Daniel Pesina, who also played Johnny Cage. In any case, both Casamassa and Petit are clearly
master.
legit martial artists. And I learned that Petit was even a WWE medic who tended to Mick Foley during his infamous Hell in a Cell match.
Really?
Subby starts using
Really?
ice powers
Oh
against
my
What a deep
God.
dive this is.
What a reference.
I did not notice that.
That
I've
is
seen that match
crazy.
1,000 times too.
Use the element which brings life.
Why, golly, that means water, which Liu Kang uses to kill Sub-Zero. I'm not pleased by how easily Sub-Zero
Your brother's
was
dead.
I hate that.
No, he's number 7.
I'm not pleased by
Back to
either.
back, we die.
Giant icicle. That's not right. That shouldn't
So
happen.
here comes the Goro. Here go.
It's like you got killed in a
All
spear.
right, so
The
let's see how
irony,
many
right?
of these guys die in the sequence. 1, 2.
Against those hot coals you walk across during New Age corporate retreats. I'm not counting any
7,
of these as
8,
deaths. They're
9,
just loveless and lazy
10,
for me to accept on the kill count. I will not
No!
reward half-assery such as this.
You
These
accept
fights were
that
probably shot
because my
Oh,
count
those
is
don't
way
count?
off. My count is off a lot now because we
They
didn't count
die.
those.
We know they die.
shark. But I still think the construction of Goro is an impressive feat of
Look at,
engineering. He's
because
both an
in the
animatronic
next scene, you know
and
who's gonna
a
die.
sculpted
You know who's gonna die,
transformed by Tom
and he gets
Woodward.
Sweet
punched
elder
too.
gods.
I say that none of those guys get punched the same way, huh? And then thrown. They all died to me.
Of about $1 million. The monster required
$1 million.
puppeteers to control
Jesus.
everything.
And
Holy
breasts.
God.
Eyebrows. And although it admittedly
That is
looks pretty
insane.
dumb sometimes,
Can you
I
imagine
can't
being in
help
$1
but
million
wonder if
costume?
this thing's
You could be
back.
like, I feel like $1 million
Goro's
right now.
on-screen match is against the MK tournament darling, Art Lean. I think he'll do
Yeah,
well.
see?
Yeah, that's it.
No, he's dying.
Why is Art Lee not in
Yeah,
MK?
see, everyone loves
He's the
Art
Cobra
Lean.
Kai,
Everybody
right?
asked that.
He grabs Art Lean's
Cobra.
fist.
I thought he should have been at least like a mocap character, right? In more Armageddon or something.
With Shang Tsung's encouragement,
Finish him.
Goro then kills Art Lean. Wait, what? With that weenie club to the chest? I get that Goro.
Yes! I told you, you gotta count all
the
10
great
of those
Khali's
guys back
move.
Would
there.
have done to that guy? Probably something like that. Sonya cries for her
Yep.
dear friend Art Lean, and Shang Tsung takes his soul. But because this movie has stopped caring about consistency, he now droplets that spirit onto his eyeball like it were
He doesn't
LSD.
care.
After a sex charge,
You can take that in any orifice.
Oh my God, I love that.
no.
Wow.
With his face adorned by sunglasses. Goro's
Ah,
not
the famous
impressed by
line.
that. The match begins
Coming.
and Cage
It was
drops into
$500
the
sunglasses,
splits
asshole.
to give
Coming.
Goro a nutcracker, a popular
Wanna
move
hear that.
from the game. He then gets Goro to follow
Yep.
him out onto a
Gotta wait
terrace
for that.
where he reprimands his lack of respect for other people's personal property.
Those were $500 sunglasses, asshole.
Cage knocks the beast down off the platform.
That's why.
So Goro holds on with
That's why he gets kicked.
That is a great line.
Further instructions.
This is where you fall down.
Goro's death is painfully digital, his little figure shrinking down with the simplicity of a scaling setting. Bloop. I do like the footage
Easy.
of him filming his
We've
fall
done
in
that.
front of a green screen.
Yeah.
I've done
Yeah, it
it a
looks
few times
better
that
when
way.
you look at the green screen footage.
With a shitty looking portal that looks like a Drano commercial when it whisks them away.
Yeah, they just got flushed down the wall.
Where Raiden
You got flushed down the wall, that's all.
fucking God. Leave his
That's why you're not supposed to play with the blue
Get
water.
down that drain pipe,
Tell that
man.
to children.
It's time to go to our world. where a path of fires leads
I
towards
thought he
the
said
Emperor's
Hogwarts.
imposing power.
It's
Along the
Outworld.
way, Liu Kang
I
discovers
love how
reptiles,
that looks.
throws his lizard ass into the chest of a stone scarecrow. By some
And then it just
black-ass
becomes
run,
reptile.
this thankfully
A reptile, and then bam, the song.
the familiar green ninja who was a hidden character in the first game. And I mean hidden.
Reptile was a secret character that if you was on the pit stage and had a silhouette fly past the moon, and then win a double flawless victory without blocking, you'd be able to fight Reptile on the floor of the pit.
Another great electronic song.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was very
I
hard to do, right?
didn't know exactly how
I
it
didn't
was
know he was in
done. I
one.
didn't
I
remember,
knew he was in
but-
two because you can unlock him and play him, but you
were actually
fight him in
choreographed by
one.
Robin Shou himself. This one incorporates Hong Kong style wire work that would become famous in American movies after its use in The Matrix. The fight also fractured two of Shou's ribs when he was thrown
Yeah,
into a
that-
pillar
all that
by
crap
Profiles
hurts.
Actor Keith Cook. Ouch. Luke
Oh,
Cage
that's
did
him.
fight with an MK2 bicycle kick, another one of the most popular moves in
That's
the game.
real right
It's
there.
enough
He
to
starts
defeat
changing
Reptile,
back, and
so
yeah, that's
I
great.
don't know why he turns into a bunch of bugs and also back into that.
Yeah, I don't understand that at the end.
It was already in there. It's like a pinata for Baraka.
Outworld scroll full of backstory. She says her father was once the ruler of Outworld, but when
By the way,
Outworld
that
lost
Lego wall is incredible.
the Emperor
Look at that
Shao
wall
Kahn
back there.
took over the realm.
Made of Lego.
Remember, we haven't met Shao
All
Kahn.
Yeah, that
purple
kid
ones.
worked on that for a long time.
Nor have they called him by
It's
his
Baraka.
name, Shao Kahn. Anyway, Shao Kahn
Or
killed
Melina.
her parents, took the throne, and adopted her as his daughter to give his rule more legitimacy. Now he lives in this giant tower where Shang Tsung holds Sonya captive, possibly
that's not a
positioning
map, hey.
her to star in a Twisted Sisters music video. He's got a League of these Shadow Priests guys.
Okay, so how many is it there?
K2
Okay.
is planning to fight Sonya in the tournament.
And they're not going to
I'm
count it
so
anyway.
off with my 83.
They're not going to count it anyway because
He won't be able to do that.
Shang
Not if our
summons
heroes have anything to say
5
about
warriors,
it.
right? Around, and they fight Kang, but do they count as kills? No.
I challenge
probably
you to Mortal Kombat.
Shang Tsung accepts, and we've got our main event. Break out the
It's
title
just-
song!
It's just
They had a
Shang
good
if they don't
back and
count.
forth for a while before
Oh,
Shang Tsung
shouldn't
decided
stop.
to prolong the match by summoning a bunch of randos to fight on his behalf. Despite how dangerous and excited
Typical
they were,
boss
none
thing
of
to
them
do.
managed to slow Liu Kang down. Once again, I won't be counting any of these as kills. I'm pretty sure he's just
Come on!
you know?
Well,
Liu Kang's
come on.
very
Not fair.
Dude, their souls have left their body. They're not getting up again. They're only getting that one shot.
Shang Tsung
Where are they gonna go?
transforms into his
You gonna get up and just go
and for
somewhere?
some ungodly
You've been dead for
reason,
1,000
Liu
years.
Kang falls for it for way too long. You saw him change in front of you, man. That's obviously not your
Yeah,
brother.
he's just pulling at the
Liu finally
heartstrings.
catches on.
Yeah.
Shang Tsung
He was
dies.
like really close to you right now. He could do whatever he wanted to do.
Sudden extra spiky, their combat takes on its most mortal stakes yet. Liu grabs the sorcerer and frees some of the souls he's been nomming up through his eyeballs.
See,
that weakens him
all
enough for Liu
moves
Kang to
in
come
martial
out of the
arts
back
defense
and kick Shang
are
Tsung's
for
ass
anybody
to
that
the
grabs
edge
you
of
like
the
that.
platform. With a forward
He had so many moves he could have done.
fireballs him off the platform and down onto a spike below.
That's
Stage
it.
fatality.
11.
Wait, what? That wasn't flawless.
Yeah!
I'm standing at 30. I'm standing at 30.
Shang Tsung turns
Brad,
into a bastard.
you were
skeleton
way
and
off.
becomes a beam of light. Inside
I was
of
gonna
him,
say.
a bunch of souls swim around like this was Hercules. Yo,
Yeah,
Arlene in
well,
there?
that's because he
Where's
doesn't
Arlene's
count things
soul?
it should.
And a
Yeah.
Thanks, Lou, for being such a cool
And at least-
brother. It's
at least 6
totally
more on the
making
floor.
you good to all the other
And then
spirits.
another
Thanks
10.
again, bro. Back to the
So,
chip-ass spirit world.
26, 35. I say 35. I was off by 9. That's it.
Does that guy count as a death?
Where,
I think he should.
waiting to tell them good job.
Oh, yeah. At the beginning, he died. He's number 1.
Shut up, Raiden. The movie ends with the Emperor
No,
Shao
not that,
Kahn,
not
voiced
not
by
his
Scooby-Doo
younger brother.
himself,
The
breaking
other
out
guy
and
floating
finally
around in the
making
souls.
an appearance.
Oh, okay.
Comes off as a little
Yeah, all
real
those souls
disposable,
count.
though.
Weak, pathetic fools. I've come for your souls.
I don't think so.
Pose for the sequel.
That hurts.
How many people were
Yeah, I didn't like that
mortally
part.
wounded during their combat? Let's find out.
You're sounding like Khan.
What'd you just
Oh, what
say,
is it?
numbers?
Yeah!
Yeah,
Change
we
these
killed
numbers.
it. He's
11
wrong.
people
That's
for
why we
sure
did that.
died in
We're gonna
Mortal
stop this
Kombat.
right
Oh,
here.
Only
no.
2 ladies in the
Wrong.
entire friggin'
Nope.
movie. It's not
No, see?
surprising that all of the victims were male. That's why that always happens, y'all. With a runtime of 101 minutes, nearly 10 of those taken up by credits, we had a victim on average every 9.18 minutes. How good the Golden Chainsaw from
Not
Cool's
bad.
Kill to Scorpion? No competition. I already love seeing practical.
Yeah, you died funny.
I
in the
get
best
that.
way.
I get the chainsaw.
Talk about
I get the golden chainsaw. I don't care how I got it.
We'll go to Arlene. How you about to kill everyone's favorite character with a punch? And that's it. Mortal Kombat!
In the front! It was an Adam's Apple Crossing bunch! There was like a hammer fist. Yeah, he's dead. For sure.
Which is one of the worst movies I have ever seen. I'll show you that.
Yeah, I like how he said that with his face off.
Next week! Alright, well, that's already out then.
I have ever seen.
The second one's already out.
Yay,
So we'll have
that together.
we will probably have to react to that second one. But Scorpion and everybody, I just have to say that it was 83 actually. There were some deleted scenes that they took out of the movie.
And they didn't count all of the souls in the spiral. They counted as deaths somewhere. Sometime they died. And that counts in the movie too.
All the people that fell in the hot coals. Coals are can kill
with
you.
other punches that were similar to what killed Lisa, whatever his name is, I forgot it. I can't go with that kill count. I can't do it. I don't even count the one. I don't even count the one that Sonya did with the shotgun with the guy in the body armor. I didn't count that. So there's one left for him, but there's
How is it fair when like all those random people that get hit around, they're never gonna live afterwards? What are they gonna do? How are they gonna get out of there?
I got a solid 30 out of that.
What? It's not possible.
30. Right? Yes.
I think it was 83. What do you guys think?
I do like the
Let us know down below.
How far into detail he went. He was like a 10 things you didn't know kind of video right here. There's a few things that he was touching along the way that were very obscure.
Went way into the backstory.
I've always liked that. Unearthing things you don't know. Because there's always news. There's always news.
Seeing how the fights took place more as well. So that was great of Dead Meat to do and to put this together. And thank you, the Dragon Authority, for requesting this. We're probably going to be reacting to the second movie by Dead Meat here. He actually has that coming out soon, like he said. So like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell thing if you'd like to see more. Let me say one more thing on the movie, though. We have the 2021 movie coming out, and I want there to be 83 kills. Okay? It needs to match my number.
This is going to be R. They better have 30 kills minimum. Okay? Like, I was wrong. I was right about this. I was right about this, but most off-screen stuff happened. We want it all on screen. We want it center lens, fatality, 35, somewhere in there. Right? Yeah, everybody's gonna die.
Exactly.
Everybody's counterpart, everybody who fights anybody's gonna die.
So yeah, I already said the like, comment, subscribe, and stuff. So we'll see you guys next time, I guess, on
whatever the hell it is we're gonna do.
Icy Tundra. Have a nice day.